CCA and the V Foundation. Welcome to Columbia on this Thursday night. Both teams donning their pink in the pregame warm-up. Take on Mississippi State. Tessa Johnson over to Raven Johnson as the Gamecocks control the tip. So it's a bit closer than people expected in that 71-56 win over the Aggies.
Well, Joni Taylor, Texas A&M, came out in a zone trying to keep South.
Trying to wipe away that loss against Missouri last Sunday.
The defense for South Carolina, though, making it really
tied to number 11 in white, Medina Okot, going against her former team, as nearly saved in a shot clock violation.
She is responsible for about 26% of the Gamecocks offense. She scores 15.2, but she's also got terrific court vision.
The step through from Bulldogs.
When you look at Carissa Richardson, she's been plus 20. She was plus 20 in both Tennessee games and plus 20 in that last game against Missouri.
In South Carolina in the conversation for National Player of the Year as the season started inside to Medina Okot. Okot is fouled on the way up.
But that versatility, and she said, Joyce Edwards is just a baller.
Medina Okot, who has been terrific from the floor, coming into tonight, 13 of 14 shooting from the field. Knocked down 5 triples, the season best for the junior.
Yeah, in that first quarter, she was 4 for 4 from the three-point line.
Up with it, up ahead, and Johnson gets it right back. Gamecocks in transition. They like to score a lot when they're out and running, and Joyce Edwards.
Johnson is the only returning starter from last season, so really everybody on this team is playing a new role except for Johnson.
Really throws it away. Johnson swings it over inside to Edwards. Got to put a shot up before the shot clock expires. And the
not committing to beating your person off the dribble.
Open look for McDowell, no. And a foul. Oh, nice bounce pass. McDowell recovers and puts it in.
Decision making, and she's going to be in the right place on both sides of the basketball.
Richardson thought about it, guarded by Edwards. Good defense there, tough shot.
Disruptive there.
Johnson trying to drive baseline, turn around. How does she do it? Raven Johnson, 11-0 run for the Gamecocks. Madison Francis with the take to the hoop. It rims off. Richardson is right there. Second chance opportunity. Game, the 6'7" woman from France. As Edwards backing down and putting it in. Defensively and what they need to do to make adjustments against South Carolina.
Well, I think the biggest thing, it starts on the ball. And if you have any doubt against South Carolina, they are going to pick you apart, and they're heading for this Mississippi State team. 9 newcomers to this group. Sanaya King among them. Destiny McFall has been around the block of time. And Maddie McDaniel, a.k.a. Mouse, going right at McFall. Offensive rebound. Another opportunity. Tessa Johnson. Fire. She takes a breather for a second. 10-point lead. Nice find inside. McFall to Francis. Backdoor cuts, back screens. You got to get something to the rim.
McDowell knocks down another from downtown. Coming into tonight's game. Just a reminder, coming up next, we'll see you to Coleman Coliseum in Tuscaloosa for Jessica Timmons and Alabama. Also available on the ESPN app. It's a lot of M's in that
It's
one.
a lot.
Max.
Right?
On the baseline, and Jayla Lampley.
Rebounding wise, but unless Joyce is going to continue and teams defend her from the perimeter so she can pass, it could clog the paint.
McFall swings it over to Richardson. Richardson, they'd like to see her get going. The aggressiveness there. She's got... Well, just to let you know, gymnastics takes over the SEC. Your Georgia, Arkansas, top 10 matchup. You'll see them all throughout the SEC. Alabama and Oklahoma as well. That's
Carolina.
Single digits on the shot clock, position for Okot. Good ball movement, kicked out, McDowell. Open three, she hits, dial it up. And that has been something that has constantly improved under Dawn Staley. Once she made that adjustment to needing some more outside, as that take from Madison Francis right back out. McDaniel picks up her dribble, tries to work her way through, got caught, and a trap grabs the board. Her fourth of the game, one of the top rebounders in the conference. And there's Raven Johnson with a nice...
That down the stretch is going to be key for Mississippi State. I mean, they've got to take care of business. I think that if you are 500 and film tomorrow.
Okot collects the rebound. Second chance opportunity. Tessa Johnson, no. Joyce Edwards tries to track it down. And she's coming off her fourth double-figure game. She was red hot against Missouri. 18 points all from three-point range, but she decides to take it in this time. All better in this quarter as they're outscoring South Carolina 11-9. But Maddie McDaniel with the take to the Rouge.
4 of the last 5 are top 25 opponents.
Whew. Did you just see Maddie McDaniel go to... They had it to single digits. It's expanded back out. Wonderful dish from Edwards inside to Miriam Dowda. And shots not falling. 1 of 8 from the three-point line for Mississippi State. Back the other way and just...
I think Sam Purcell's got to be thinking, let me get in the locker room and help this team regroup.
Blocked by Madison with just 4. Some of the top scorers for the Bulldogs. They've been kind of quiet here in the first half.
And they have come out in a 1-3-1 now to try to change up things, get South Carolina out of their rhythm.
McDowell dropping the 4th 3. Verge, 3 different defenders in white, and Raven Johnson with the bounce pass out in transition, running Joyce Edwards with the finish.
Coming up, they got to get everybody healthy.
We talked about Tennessee, LSU, Alabama, Ole Miss, and Kentucky all ranked teams as the Johnson dumps it down as Okot finishes it off. Medina Okot. Right now, Mississippi State just having a tough night from the floor, shooting 27%, but keeping her foot on the gas is Mighty Mouse Maddie McDaniel by South Carolina. Also an excellent rebounding team. Looking for another assist there to Okot. Another fantastic look.
It is to play in this game, to bring the awareness, and also to encourage people to donate for women's cancer research.
So, courageous fight. Tough make for Madison Francis, but she needed to see against Texas A&M. This one, a little bit more breathing room for South Carolina. More than halfway through the third as that one just zipped. Gets it out to Raven Johnson. You like to call her, all she does is win. Because everywhere she's been, she wins, and she knocks it down from the free throw.
Those 2 women, they play with great discipline, and they play so hard.
Right in there, on cue, for a Hall of Famer in Dawn Staley. What a treat that's been to witness their relationship and growth.
But she got 8 McDonald's All-Americans, so the confidence they instill in each other.
Turnerbees, they were asking for it and dumped it instead.
I thought of my high school teacher, Thelma Gann, who taught me in making outlines, you don't have a 1 without a 2. So to be the first, and then for Dawn Staley to not follow.
Challenging is it for you to come in with, wins against Kentucky, along with Tennessee, top 15.
Every night you got to bring your A game. Oh, that's a terrific post-up by Okot. But because
all throughout the conference season, inside, a nice give, an extra pass made from Turnerbees inside to Tuck, and that's how it's... Texas back on January 15th, got enrolled just in time before the start of the semester.
But you were talking about how...
and not able to stop South Carolina.
Well, Mississippi State has not been able to get organized on the offensive end.
Looking for a place to go. And a blocking foul along the baseline. Career high with 6 assists. Leads all scorers on the floor with 19. Okot finds Edwards. Puts it up and in terms of her production. And she has certainly done so tonight. A tough take for Madison Francis, a little out of control.
Dedicated fan base here in Columbia.
I'm also being told free chicken was on the line as well.
Well, that'll cheer you on.
With the lead so comfortably in their control.
Well, that's the key thing. With this lead, you can't get sloppy because that's what's going to show up. You got to execute just like that.
Final Four team, but again, the experience of an Isla McDowell, Alicia Turnabees, a couple of freshmen.
We were here for shoot-around before the Vanderbilt game, and that's when Dawn Staley really had the attention of her team. Said, we're going to, different days, when they come in different, she's got to get them back to the standard, and she can feel that.
Just like
in the third quarter against Vanderbilt.
The Wildcats can get back into the top 16 with a win and a little help from Tennessee with the that one finally going down as Chandler Prater
there.
Great plug, partner, great plug.
It just means more.
How about that move from Destiny McFall? In Alabama, top 25 matchup in the SEC. And certainly Christy Curry wants to see her team rebound. Coach Yo from long distance, averaging about 9 or so a game. Turnabees trying to get in the action from 3 and does. To grow and develop here in South Carolina. Fawnay with a nice take with the 6'7" Turnabee. Great launching, and it rattles in. Blowout win for the third-ranked South Carolina Gamecocks over Mississippi State, 88-45, your final. Of South Carolina doing their job, holding the Bulldogs to a season low of 45 points. Dawn Staley and her crew with a